50, pass to 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
To throw right away, here's Milroe. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
5 yards on the play.
Milroe on third down. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. Picked off by the rookie out of Texas A&M.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it, so we're able to move forward.
The ball carried by number 2. He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Okay, ready?
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Ready?
Krosky Merritt to run again. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Commander's first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Second down, they need 7.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Daniels. A throw right side is intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here at their own 6.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Like, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Come on, come on.
Throwing now, Milroe on first down. Forced to his right. He's going to keep it himself. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
It is 2nd and 6.
Ready?
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. And this is going to be caught, but they out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. But they've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least 1 first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Got it with Smith and Jigba. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
19 life.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. And the throw left sideline caught. They rule incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's second down.
Yeah, so this just really comes down to really good defense. You can tell the quarterback's trying to target something downfield, and when they take that away, typically there's something underneath, but they had all levels of the coverage accounted for, and that was a really nice job.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but there is a flag down, and we'll check in with our referee. Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now 3rd and 50.
60 Eagles, 60.
Milroe going to throw it again. That is caught. He finds Walker. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
First down, Seahawks.
To throw again is Milroe. He'll get this complete to Walker. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. A big play for Seattle. 35 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Again, it's Milroe. Moving outside the pocket. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd down, Milroe. And he will get into the end zone. Jalen Milroe. Touchdown, Seattle.
Touchdown, Seahawks.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
On the jump.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. And he will score. Harry McLaurin, touchdown Commanders. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. The kick by Lutz is good. The Commanders will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here we go. Check. Here we go.
They'll throw on 1st down with Milroe. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
They're going to work this down inside the 45. Two nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First down, Seattle.
Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. A big play for Seattle. 39 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Go! Ready, ready?
On play action, Milroe. Forced out left.
It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up second and goal.
Ball right on the 5-yard line, second down and goal.
Let's go now.
From the gun, it's Milroe. That is hard. What a job to keep the play alive. Corey Horton. Touchdown, Seahawks. Fairbairn, good on the point after. And the Seahawks will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Commanders with the football to begin the second quarter. They've got it 2nd and 1 coming up.
Come on. Set. Steady.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
That's good for a Commander.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 19 in the air. First down, Washington.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 on the Seahawks 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Play action. Here's Daniels. Forced out wide. He runs with it. And Daniels will have the first down as he's able to slide and avoid the contact.
A gain of 9 yards.
And this is what you like to see if you're the head coach. Not only does your quarterback know exactly where that first down marker is, he's able to pick up the first down, but then get himself on the ground. He avoids the big hit and picks up the first down.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Ready,
Ball
break.
on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 5.
Ready. Pass to 60.
Now Daniels going to give this forward to the receiver. That one not disguised too well. He'll get back to the line. That's it. Third down. They need 5.
Third down and 5.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
Daniels with a give to Krosky-Merritt, and he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
The tackle by Trenton Simpson. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5. At the
They'll break the huddle.
14-yard line.
It's second and 5.
Here we go.
Quick throw on the RPO, and he gets it to Mooney. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
2-yard loss. Brings up third and 7.
19 Lions.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Savon Revel. He's going to go out of bounds, but a very nice return up past the 35-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
That one swung out wide to Walker. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Second and a yard. Now it's Milroe. Finding room at midfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 15. First down, Seattle.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control. They got to see if they can finish this thing off.
And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. Throwing again, it's Milroe. Right side, that is hauled in by Horton. And the Seahawks are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
Ready, set.
First down. First and goal. Seattle.
Milroe. Flush to his right. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
Smart decision there on first and goal. If it's not there early, don't get baited into a bad decision. Just throw it away and live for another down. Really nice decision making here. Brings up second and goal.
Now Milroe. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Chidobe Awuzie.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Okay, break.
Now Daniel throwing on first and 10. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and
Terry
10.
McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it'll be second down.
Tap 60, tap 60. Tap to 60, tap to...
Throwing is Daniel. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Third and a yard. It's Daniels. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to.
And now, will you look at this? It's a fake. Oh, what a mess here. It is intercepted. Picked up by Nick Imanwari. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
Oh, and they brought the heat trying to block the punt. But without the open target he was relying on, the punter turned quarterback has nowhere to go with the ball. That pressure helped create a sense of panic and led to a throw right towards that defender.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
He will do it himself. He's in. Jalen Milroe. Touchdown, Seattle.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Fairbank able to add the extra point, and the Seahawks will take a 21-7 lead. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. This will be returned from the 2. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
To throw is Daniels. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. From the 35, it's first and 10.
Come on, come on. Set. Ready.
Here's Daniels. On the run to the right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot. They'll throw with Daniel. That's to McLaurin. They connect again. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They throw the RPO to Goddard. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 17-yard line.
Ready.
They'll run with Krosky Merritt. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Now this looks like a design run, and he will take it in himself. Touchdown, Washington. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here we go.
Throwing now, Milrow on 1st down. He'll tuck it and take off.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Milrow taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And he will go all the way. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready.
We're going to get this outside. This could be a... terrible time for that play call. It's intercepted. Picked off by Savon Revel. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up 1st and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow, and he's in. Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown, Seattle. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal, and Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Broncos. Ready? Panther 60.
That's caught. That's Wade. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ready?
Daniels now on first down. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different. But just a little off from their execution and leads to an incompletion.
And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
Ready? Break. Let's go now.
Throwing now. Daniel. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
The RPO. That one is complete. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Touchdown, Commanders. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Commanders back within a couple of scores. It's 35-21. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay, break. Come on. Set.
Tight end going in motion here. They'll throw on first down with Milroe. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
Ready.
1st down, Seahawks.
Go.
On 1st and 10, it's Milroe. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Back. Liking, ain't it?
Now, Milroe misses designed run.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
On 3rd down, Milroe. Rolling right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. Got it with Smith and Jigba. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Milroe. To the left side, and is caught by Horton. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Ready.
13 yards.
18 Cardinal.
And the
18 Cardinal.
Seahawks, 1st down.
Ready.
To throw again is Milroe. He'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
You have to wonder, Mike, how are those previous mistakes he made earlier in the game still lingering in the back of his mind? You can tell he's being a little bit more conservative. He doesn't want to risk throwing a third.
And he's in! Corey Horton. Touchdown, Seahawks. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Seahawks will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. Right side, that's made by McLaurin.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
Now a run to begin the fourth quarter on 1st and 10. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second.
On second down, it's Daniel. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play.
You got to catch them all, Mike. That's what you get paid to do. Not every ball is going to be perfectly thrown, and this is a great example. When you give maximum effort on every play on the field, man, it's funny how good things just tend to happen.
Ready?
3rd and a yard.
Let's go now.
He'll try to pick it up with Krusty Merritt. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. It's going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's 4th down.
Cowboy 80. Ready?
That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Inside the 20. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
Commanders 21. Michael Dixon to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Now he'll give it up. It's a reverse. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Drag it. Tag. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready?
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. That's caught. Downfield, McLaurin brings it in. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
First down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
And remember, he threw that pick 6 on the previous drive, so don't think that's still not in the back of his head. He's certainly not going to risk giving the ball away again, and good decision there to just throw it away.
11 on the scramble. Give them a new set of downs.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. It's a defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. That's the fourth time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. He works free, right side. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Seattle. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg, their second pick six of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's one pick six, but to get two pick sixes in the same game, this defense is on fire.
On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Seven Pirates. Seven. Ready? 18. Pioneer.
On first down, Daniel. Now pass deep for McLaurin. Oh, he puts another ball up for grabs, and this one's also intercepted. Picked off by Jacorian Bennett. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I got to give credit, Mike, where credit is due. I mean, they have played a complete game in all facets of football. I mean, the scoreboard pretty much reflects what we've seen play out here over the last 4 quarters.
A throw on the move is caught. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. Ready?
To the air, it's Milrow. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Back. Ready?
Now it's Milrow. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Corey Horton. Touchdown, Seahawks. That's his third touchdown of the game. And number 12 on the year. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the fourth.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
31-yard line.
Start the drive with Krosky Merritt. And he'll have a Commander's first down as the tackle is made at about the 43-yard line.
On the double.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Ready?
Throwing on second down, Daniel. This one will be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Ready up.
It is 3rd and long.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
Run over center. That's Krosky Merritt. And that's not going to work at all. He'll manage to get back to the line. That is all. It is 4th down. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. So on 4th down, here's Corey Bojorquez to kick it away. That is fielded at the 13. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20.
Ready, break. Ready. Yeah.
On 1st down, it's Milroe. Now he takes off. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple yards short of the 1st down. That's a pickup of 8.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Throwing is Milroe. Now he'll air one out. He's got it! And he's out of bounds inside the 30. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. An even 40 yards. Throwing now, Milroe on 1st down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I think that's the sign of a quarterback who's learned his lesson. He's already got 2 picks on the day. Certainly doesn't want to throw a 3rd, so good decision. Just throw it away.
Jaime Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. It'll be a 44-yard attempt. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
This one taken at the 10.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready. Bronco 80. Ready.
He'll take the snap and go down to a knee. So it's a win here for the visiting